This is Ayreon, the day that the world breaks down. Here we go. Love the font. That's cool. The day the world breaks down. Interactive. This is fun. Okay.
This dude's doing tank facts.
A silence so deafening.
I'm gonna love this.
As the stillness surrounds us, a rush of fear is surging through our veins.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Sean, what did you think so far?
First of all, I'm always entranced by the straightness of James's hair. It's beautiful.
He has beautiful hair.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Only really bested by the emotive storytelling in his voice.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
You're drawn in instantly, right away.
Yeah, his enunciation is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So crisp.
Oh, and the vibrato. Oh my gosh.
It's very specific. He's very, very, very careful about where it comes in and how much is there. Also, I think it's hilarious to see that Arian's written these little comments on everything. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I was warned that we have a lot of singers that we're going to be going through, and a lot of them I'm not that familiar with. So this is going to be a really cool smattering. Also, those synths, right, Sean? Those synths
for sure.
Kind of cool.
Got some whispered wind sounds. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, love that too. Okay, let's go back 5 seconds and keep going. Planet Wife.
I want to try not to pay too much attention to the words at the bottom because I really want to get a grasp of the music and the lyrics. And of course the video.
Darkens our horizon. What have we done? Is this the end?
Whoa. Okay. Just because it's the day that the world breaks down, I did wear my Occupy Mars t-shirt for this event. So
nice.
I'm just putting that out there. This is kind of a cool story. So far, our ancestors, right? Our ancestors are the people. It's interesting. So it's not our world, but it's a world that our ancestor humans are living on in the Andromeda galaxy.
Actually, I'm a little shocked. I thought by the title, I just assumed this was about the day that Netflix takes The Office off of it. So you're telling me that that's not what this is about. This is, in fact, science fiction.
This is why you're amazing at YouTube, Sean.
This causes the planet to erupt in panic and chaos.
Amazing.
Right?
Amazing.
Right,
okay. Yes.
That's pretty cool.
All right, we're going to keep going here. Amazing.
When death descends.
Organs. Yes, I love Hammond organ. And flute. We're getting old school prog with this. A Leslie speaker there? Jethro Tull, another one of my favorite bands.
And it's really neat to mic them individually. That helps them to be mixed with the rest of the group and have a nice prominent role to play.
Yes. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. Right? There's those analog. Mm-hmm. Yes. One of the things that I love about this YouTube community is that everyone has been suggesting songs that combine elements of classical music and mainstream music. And I just love hearing things, essentially electronic with acoustic. Like that's one of the mixtures that I hear and I really, really enjoy. I feel like it's taking advantage of just beautiful tone qualities in all kinds of instruments. What did you think of that instrumental?
Well, let's talk about the drums for a second. Right on point with the drummer. Anything post-apocalyptical has to just be littered with like tom rolls. Like that is like the sound of the post-apocalypse. And I like how even the synth player is kind of like in on it because that synth obviously hasn't been dusted since before time.
That's true. Amazing.
So they took it from the wreckage. They just took it all fits the theme.
That's great. And I couldn't agree more. I love the dark sounds of a cello. A cello is like one of my favorite instruments. Oh, every time I hear cello, it gets me. And also Ayreon is always doing rock operas, essentially. So I love, this feels like it's a huge scene that's starting to play out. And it feels operatic in nature. I love, love, love that.
100%. And the flute announces it. Like if you weren't sure you were in for a rock opera, you hear the flute and you're like, all right, this is like a rock opera. This isn't like a prog band pretending they're making a rock opera. The flute is like, this is a legit rock opera. Buckle your seatbelts.
That's awesome. I love that. All right, let's keep going.
Give it to me. This is going to be an easy video for me to edit because I don't think I'm really going to have to do many of my normal tank facts that I do because he's putting everything in there already. This is awesome. I wish every music video was like this for just the gear nerd in me so I could see everything. But then I'd probably be out of content for YouTube, so maybe it's a good thing. This is great. Let's go back. I just want to comment on that. That is so cool that he put that, to see that this music makes him so happy and to see others contributing makes him so happy. Like when you get that happy with your own musical project or even just listening back to music, that is so cool, man. I mean, you can tell, I don't know anything about him, but the fact that he's cried tears of joy when he heard Tommy singing on that shows me that he's doing this out of passion. He just loves making music.
This guy would be the prophet. He's like, listen to me. Listen.
Wow.
That's impressive. Yeah, I love guitars with organ. Cool stuff.
Oh, it is cool.
I have some Leslie amp sims, but never recorded with the real thing.
Ha, the galloping bass makes him think of Maiden. That's funny. I was going to say, during the pandemic, we've gotten used to, as musicians, doing individual recordings and then submitting them or sharing them, and then an engineer or an editor puts them all together and makes a cohesive performance. This looks like he's doing this, it's back in 2017. So even before we had to resort to doing that to continue to make new recordings during the pandemic, he's making it sound great and involving people from, looks like, all over the world. This is cool stuff. Galloping bass part makes me think of Maiden. I have no idea what he's referring to. Moment. Anyway, here we go.
I always knew this would happen. Not many believed in my cause.
Okay, I stole my hat.
I'm not familiar with Tobias. Good singer, though. Another band I need to react to on here. Oh, is that who he's from?
That is great. Really quick, I'm sure some of you watching this that have seen my other videos are wondering, why the aren't you headbanging yet? I'm too into this video. I'm absolutely 100% loving this, and when I watch this again after this, I will probably be headbanging my ass off. But there's so much cool information and stuff going on that I can't help but focus.
His voice was fun.
The astronomers arrived. It's too much. It's too awesome. This is fantastic.
I love it. This is such a great opera. Oh my, this is perfectly suited for an opera too, because you have it's introducing all of these different characters, and then I guess it goes on in the rest of the album to talk about all of these characters, and they have like more solo moments. That's awesome. I've seen similar introductions in operas before, so this makes total sense. I love it. I love it. I hadn't thought about that till now. And also, the astronomer's conviction to the word yes was priceless.
Wow. It's I'm getting a sense of who this guy is. It sounds a little bit like, like old school 70s progressive bands, especially with the organ in there, mixed with like Genesis and Judas Priest and like Inagata-Davida stuff, and then stuff like Queen. This, like the Starblade stuff, that sounds like that's right out of Queen repertoire. It's really quite an astonishing I don't know, just synthesis of all these different approaches to making music, from classical instruments to synthesizers to progressive stuff, all this sort of thing. I'm enjoying the hell out of this, and we're only halfway through, so buckle up. I'm going to back up about 10 seconds, and we're going to keep going. It's like the prog Jacob Collier. It's like, that arranges, writes everything, and plays most of the instruments and gets some help from some friends. The chord progressions are out of this world, too. Half cadence in D. That's so cool. How did this guy do that? Is that binary? Yeah. Wow. Most of this, it's hard to tell. It's like he started in G and then he ended up in like B minor.
So much fun reacting to a prog song. Thank you again, guys, for recommending it. Crazy harmonies. Jesus, 6-part? Oh, wow. I wonder if it actually means anything in binary.
So how was that?
That was great. I feel like I heard a little bit of Jimi Hendrix in there. There's a little bit of the Hey Joe chromatic bow 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 in there, but hidden delicately inside the prog rock packaging. So that did not go unnoticed. And I think that's why he rocked the Strat out for that part. That's my guess. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
What a cool correlation. And I like that he wrote in the comments that it was a reprise of Benny's violin part, because I would not have caught that initially.
There we go.
All right, let's keep going. Here's the mini faced dude. By far the best part in the piece for me so far.
This is a great example of just the definition of charisma, right? Speaking of the charismatic voice, like, you know how you're watching a movie and there'll be some guy with a bit part that totally just steals the movie from all the A-list actors? This is that guy.
Oh my god.
Like, he's like, I don't care what you were just listening to, you will remember this for me and me alone.
Right. This is extremely memorable. I love layering vocals. I love playing with different things, like with just one voice. But this guy is the best. What was his name?
Michael Mills, I think, is what. Yeah.
Michael Mills. Okay, Michael Mills. Michael Mills is my hero. And I can't believe he did that with just 01. Wow. Way to run with something. Usually artists, like, it's good to have a little bit of confines to come up with ideas. And he was like, nah, 01, I've got it.
Yeah, that's commitment, you know?
And no melody?
Like, no melody at all. Just zeros and ones.
And he, like, uses so much of his voice. He even goes down into fry at one point. Mm-hmm. Wow. He killed that.
He's like the binary Pavarotti. You know? It's amazing.
Oh, Sean.
I love this guy.
That was amazing. The binary Pavarotti.
I mean, just look at him.
That's kind of true. He does have like the amazing beard going on too.
Wow. That's what I'm wowing. I'm not going to stop, but I want to comment on this. Binary. So the reason I was saying wow is because it started hitting me how many different melodies and harmonies and vocal tracks he was doing just by himself. That was amazing. Prog music has no rules. Bring it, buddy. That's interesting he just said that. That's the first time he's ever used the middle pickup up. I don't know if I've ever on tour guitar teched for anybody that just used the middle pickup up. It's either the neck or the bridge pickup. That's really interesting. And that is a great guitar sound.
I must have been blind.
Whoa.
Oh.
Wow. How cool is Ayreon?
I think that just proves that when Michael Mills lays down 25-part harmony, you make love directly after.
blues music. You're right.
Right?
There was no other possible musical
that's it.
response to
You're
that.
You're forced to.
Oh, it's so good. Wow. Like that transition, I would totally not have expected there to be a blues section in this, but it works. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, really awesome. And now we have the president.
Mm-hmm.
I must have been blind. I mean, it should have been obvious. Straight out of my mind to rely on the cold machine. The signs were strong. I know I was wrong. I know they will hate me now. Ooh, but I will come clean and destroy this cold machine.
Yes, Michael Erickson. He's one of my favorite singers. Circus Maximus is an underrated band.
Who cares? This is cool. I'm impressed with all of these singers. Love the Fender Rhodes sound on the keyboard in the back.
We're losing this fight, and yes, we got ourselves to blame. I guess it seems right in the mind of a cold machine. I'll fix every flaw, I'll break every law, I'll tear up the rule book if that's what it takes. You will see, I will crush this cold machine. This is not over. I am sure we'll find a way out of this
So many guests.
situation. This is not over, even if it all seems pointless. For in the end, we'll cross this bridge.
Oh, I'm getting chills. This is phenomenal. I wish I did not watch this yet, because for those of you that follow this channel, you know I've talked about my dad and how much he loves Nightwish and old school rock. He named me after Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. He's coming to visit soon, and I wish I would have saved this and done a reaction to this with him, because he would lose his shit over this. Man.
In the end, we'll cross this bridge.
This is epic, y'all. I'm really enjoying it. Does he never play live?
Oh my gosh, how cool is Ayreon?
Oh, I love it. He's the man.
Oh, he's like, I love that at one point we just got his like really happy face and fun hair at the same time.
Oh.
But tell us about that solo, Sean. What was awesome about it?
It was very. I mean, I would say it's kind of like in the Steve Vai vein of it. Just kind of like the way he uses his like whammy bar to kind of like bend notes like into each other.
Is
which
that
I think,
the long? It looked like a black string
Yeah.
almost. But that's what it was.
It's like the little bar that like sticks out of the guitar, and then you can kind of
Okay.
like just rail on it to really bend the pitch of the note.
Cool.
And the interesting thing he's doing is like he's bending the guitar string down and bending the pitch of it up at the same time sometimes.
Whoa.
And that's what kind of gives it that real like fluid sound, which is just it's awesome. The guy slays. And he's got great hair too. The total package.
I feel like has everyone in this video had great hair?
You're really throwing some shade on the drummer right now, but but that's just kind of how it always goes, you know?
Oh. I'm sure he has amazing hair somewhere too.
Well, he's bald, but it's fine.
It's safe. Oh man. But yes, well, Ayreon has great hair. We can't agree on this.
For sure. Okay. I see you, Ayreon. Looking good, man.
Okay, gotta keep going. Oh man, I messed that up.
Oh.
Oh, I have to pause here. I have to tell you guys that my patrons helped prep me for this video by sending me a list of all the performers. But they told me that they were going to save the last performer, which I'm guessing this is, just by time. They told me they were going to save that performer as a surprise. And so they're like, oh, this person. And most people I hadn't known before, but they told me the bands they were in. And then they said, and a surprise performer at the end, which means I probably know them. I have a hunch.
Oh boy, who's it gonna be?
I'm guessing it is Floor. I'm guessing it is Floor Jansen because I know that she does perform with Ayreon quite often. But I do not know this for sure. So
let's find out.
Let's keep going.
Let's go!
Ooh, here we go. Fucking Floor. Crushing it.
She's so good.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Like, what the heck? I don't understand.
I love Floor's voice. Also, I didn't know that she wanted to be a biologist as a kid. I just feel like she's one of the coolest people that I've ever heard on this channel. I would totally love to have tea with her. And I love hearing her in this because I haven't heard her do as much of that gritty singing up higher. And I definitely heard more of that here. So I'm going to go back because honestly, I didn't even read a couple of the footnotes because I was just like, wow. Hi, Floor.
Do it. Do it.
Here we go. Boop. Here we go.
I'm still here. You bet your ass I enjoyed that. This is 3 years old? Oh, I thought this was something new. Well, I'm gonna go buy this after I finish this video. Probably gonna buy a copy for my dad too, because he would love this.
Is that really the end? I didn't feel like 13 minutes. It certainly kept you on your toes the entire time. Damn. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'll get to my comments at the end of the video. I need a breather.
That was the end!
Of course.
Oh!
Wow.
Wow, right? Okay, that was. I'm glad that he ended with Floor. I was like, oh, he's gonna do like some more. She's gonna sing some more. No, I guess you have to listen to the whole album to get more Floor. Dang it! I'm gonna have to go listen to an entire album after our 100K party now.
That's ridiculous. She's awesome.
Wow.
Michael
She's
Mills
so
though.
good.
Michael Mills still stole the show.
That's true. That's true.
All right.
That was really fun.
That must
And
be fun.
it did not feel like 13 minutes.
Not at all. Not at all. It's so funny.
What a great
because some of these
project.
songs are like.
This is so interesting, y'all. How have I missed this for so many years? It's really interesting. Is this it? Does this just kind of fade out? It's got 18 more seconds of this. Yeah, it looks like it just kind of fades out like that with the wind sounds. Totally interesting. Major kudos. Major kudos. I am very impressed by that. Holy crap, y'all.